name is Brittany Barnes. I am with the Audra O'Neill team up here at Keller Williams. The purpose of this video is actually we wanted to go ahead and shine some light on some of the real estate advertisements that we've been hearing quite often out in the market nowadays, probably for about the last couple of months. So my team and I, we wanted to go ahead and do some research on some of these advertisements. You know, they say that they're going to offer you a competitive offer price as to what it would be if you were to list with an agent on the market. So we wanted to see if that was true, and we wanted to see how the process actually worked for an everyday buyer going to look at these houses. So first and foremost, what we wanted to do was actually test out that competitive offer that this specific company would be offering. And so we wanted to do it in a neighborhood that we're very familiar with, that we do a lot of transactions in over here in Sugar Land. And so what we found was whenever we put in the criteria for this specific home, it actually came out to an offer that was $100,000 less than what we would actually list the house for in today's market, which was absolutely shocking to us. Not only that, but then we looked in two other areas to see if we were to find the same results. We looked over in Katy. One home was $65,000 less than what we would list it for today. And then in Missouri City, it was $200,000 less than what we would list it today. That is absolutely insane, you guys. That's leaving money right on the table. What does that money mean to you? That $100,000, that $65,000, that $200,000, that's taking away from your next home. That's taking away from the valuation of that neighborhood. And you don't want to do that, because let's say that you go ahead and you go to buy in another neighborhood, you don't have the funds that you would want to. Typically you want to move up and you want to get a bigger house because you're going to need a bigger house or whatever the situation is. But typically you end up moving up and you end up buying a house then for what it's worth more than what your current home is. How are you going to be able to do that if you didn't even get the full net of what your home is worth at closing? It's impossible. So the second thing that I wanted to talk to you about is whenever you actually go to purchase a house through one of these advertising companies, one of these real estate companies, it's really interesting because, you know, they say, oh, there's no price to use them, you know, to go ahead and to purchase a house through this agency. There's absolutely no price in order for you to, or fee, in order for you to use a buyer's agent to purchase a house either. But what are you going to get out of a buyer's agent like myself? I'm going to be able to walk through the house with you, tell you the days on market. I'm going to be able to tell you what the comps are for that neighborhood, what the true comps are. Not something that this company has pulled that's $65,000 less than what you're showing or astronomically higher. So I'm going to be able to look at the comps for you. And then not only that, but this company isn't going to walk through the property with you and point out certain cracks and say, you know what, this crack, it looks like it, you know, it's completely normal wear and tear. Of course, we can go ahead and get a foundation company to go ahead and look at it and give you that peace of mind. That company isn't doing that for you. So the biggest thing that I took away from all of our research that we did is that not only is this a huge investment for y'all to purchase and, you know, to sell a house, but we also want to remember that this is where you're putting your family in. You know, this next investment is also where you're going to see your kids grow up, where, you know, you're going to see, you know, your wife and your husband every single day. So you want to make sure that you're absolutely taken care of and that you're making the best decision that you can in your next real estate transaction. So if y'all can promise me two things, I would greatly appreciate it. Number one, you will not throw your money away. And number two, you'll hire a trusted real estate professional to look over your transaction and to make sure that you're protected in your next home purchase. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope that y'all tune in next time.